Hello everybody, a very good morning to grade 11 again. This session I am going to record about uh, the mail merge activity. Okay, so it's an application from Microsoft Word that allows you to create a letter which it's like you create one letter, okay, and then you have one letter, and then the same letter, if I have say 100 persons or 100 people to be sent. So what I will do is I will have the common subject and I'll have the common body of the letter, and only I will be I can only change the names of the persons or the email addresses or the contact addresses, and the body of the letter can be the same, and I can simply create 100 letters by doing one modification. Okay, so that's the advantage of using mail merge. So in exam in Cambridge, there's an activity which we have not learned about. So we will be discussing this topic in this video session today. So if you go, I will upload these files. Okay, this is the Specimen 2016 practice paper what we are trying. So I'll upload the required files. So let's go through and check what we have to do. So it says task 5 mail merge letter, the European importers of the cars. So, okay, we are going to discuss about the same databases what we had talked about. Star Cars wishes to write some letters to their distributors. Okay, so he says prepare a mail merge letter using this rich text format which is already available here. So what I have done is I have copied. I'll be uploading these files in Schoology. What you have to do is you have to create a folder called mail merge in your folders and extract these files. Okay, and open this PDF document and go to task 5. Okay, so I've just opened this file and go to task 5 here. Where is the task 5? Task 4 and task 5. Okay, so once you open this PDF file, you will get this, and he says he has this. So after you extract this folder, go inside the source file, you will get this file. So this is the file. What we have to consider this as a master document. Okay, and click on enable editing. Okay, so usually when you open, you will get this error initially. You say enable editing. Now you see here, instead of first name, you will have to put some other names, and contact names could be some other names, and addresses of the particular recipients, and create. So this is the matter. As I told you, this is the subject or the body of the letter, which is common, and only I have to change the names. So it's obvious that if you have one or two names, you can create two different letters. But what if you have 1000 or 100 or maybe 200, 250 different distributors? Obviously, you're not going to create each letter copy paste because of time and also consistency problems. So that's the reason why we use mail merge. Okay, so let's understand what we have to do first. So he says prepare a mail merge letter using the document what we have just opened as your master document. And who are the recipients? The recipients are these, that is S16 distributors.csv. So first of all, what I will do is, okay, so what I'll go to my folder, okay, and open this CSV file, the distributor.csv file. Remember to convert this file to an Excel file. So how did we do that in the database? Open this file. It is a comma separated value file. So select the first column, okay, and go to data, okay, and in the data field here, okay, here you will select text to columns here, okay. So select text to column. You have to select only first column like this. Select on text to column. It will ask you, okay, what is the separation field? Okay, so that is what is it separated by? So say next, and here it is separated by a comma. Okay, so uncheck the first field. Okay, now once you select comma, say next. Okay, and here you need not do anything. Okay, say finish. Okay, the moment you say finish, you will see that this file becomes a Excel file. So what I will do, I will just select here, I will do a double click on the first so that I expand all the columns, and then what I will do, I'll go to file, save as. Okay, I will select the path where I want to save, and instead of a CSV file here, I'll just change the type as Excel workbook, or the first option what you get, .xlsx. Okay, so once I save it, and I will, if you go back to the folder, you will see that you have this XLS file. This is comma separated value file, and this is the Excel file. So now what he wants to do is, in the mail merge, you will insert the relevance field from your data source to replace the text in the master document. Okay, and so what we have to do is, in this, wherever you have first name, we will have to insert the first name from this field, like Gui, Lume, Davi, Jerome, Max, and Pablo. Similarly, wherever you have contact name, you have to insert the contact name as Jeet, Mellor, Willers, Lutert, and Castles. Okay, so we should get 5 letters with different contacts. So if I am inserting the first name for this guy, Casals Pablo, so I should get his address, I should get his city, I should get his region, I should get his country here. Okay, and I should say, dear Pablo, I am pleased to confirm that you have been selected as our main distributor for, he is for which country? He is for Spain. Okay, so I should get 5 different letters. Welcome, your manifest, and all these body will remain the same, and yours sincerely, here you will put your name. Imagine that you are the director, and after that you will put the reference like Columbia 028 and the register number of yours. So that's what he says here. So you will need to insert the relevant fields from your data source. Your data source is S16 distributors.excel file. That is your data source, and replace the text in the master document. So this is your master document. This is your data source. Okay. And what else we have to do? Add your name as the originator of the letter. So that means you are the director, and insert the date, that is today's date, in DDMMYYYY format. That means, what is DDMMYYYY format? Here if you see, that is DD is today's date, month is MM means 10, and year is, it have to be in 4 characters. So that will be, if I want to write today's date in this DDMMYY format, it will be exactly 0, 3, okay, 10, and 2016. Sorry, you know that I'm very bad at drawings, so I ask for excuse. Okay, and then add your name as the director, and center number and candidate numbers for the reference, and proofread or spell check. If you see here, there is some spelling mistake here, so I'll tell you how you can do a spell check here. Okay, so this is what the exercise is, but he says add minimum of 3 features to the mail merge master document to suit a professional letter with the reference to the house style sheet specification. Okay, so here if you go up, you remember when we started the word formatting exercises in the second trimester. So here he has given some specifications. So if it is a title, you have to use sans serif. You can use Arial or whatever which does not have serif. Serif means it does not have, for example, to repeat, if this is a serif font, so that it is having like this or like this. Okay, so here in the word, if you see, sans serif means without serif. So here, okay, so like Arial is a sans serif font, and anything, but like if you take this, like Bell MT, this is a serif font. So he wants sans serif. That means in Spanish, sin serif. So I prefer always to use Arial. Okay. So we have to understand this, that we have to use any of the font. That is, if it is a title, it has to be this. It is a subtitle, you should have 18 points. Subheading, body text. So in this, you have to think which would be the subtitle, which would be the body, and which would be the title. And you have to apply at least 3 formats from this reference. That is what he says with point number 30. Okay, and then 31. Letters are only required for distributors in Spain and Germany. That means we are not going to produce all the 5 letters. Instead, we need only 2 letters for 2 countries. Okay. And he says provide a screenshot for the evidence of the selection method you use. Okay. So once we start doing the mail merge activity, you'll understand how you can select these filters. So overall, in just point number 29, create the letters. Point number 30, it's only you have to apply few formats. And point number 31, it is only for Spain and Germany. So always read the entire activity once to get an idea, because if you start doing point number 29, you will see that point number 31 will be first thing what you will do once you start creating the mail merge. So I always suggest in the exam also, whenever you have any database activity, web design activity, mail merge activity, go through the activity once. It will not take less than a minute. Okay, it will not take more than a minute, sorry. So it will be, so it's always to get an idea what you have to do and then start. So let's start with the activity. Now open this document, that is s16mail.rtf, which is present in your folder here. Okay, once you open the document, click on the mailing tab here. Okay, so here, the mailing tab. Okay, so click on the mailing tab, and once you click on the mailing tab, you will get an option that says start mail merge. Okay, so click on start mail merge, and here select the option at the last that says step-by-step mail merge wizard. Like you had to create a report wizard, query wizard on Excel or sorry databases. Similarly, you have step-by-step mail wizard. So click on step-by-step mail wizard. Okay. Now it says, you see, you have the first step of the 6 steps what you have to do here. So this section of the document here, it will tell you what you are going to do, on which phase you are. So we have totally 6 phases. Okay, so here it is asking what is the document type you want to create. Is it a letter, or you want to create an emails, or do you want to create an envelopes, or do you want to create labels, or do you want to create a directory? So for now we are doing what? We are doing the letter part. Okay, so first select the first option and then click on next. Okay, every time you select, if you are confident what you have to do, go to the next step. Okay, so go to the next step, and here it is asking, do you want to set up a letter? Okay, because you selected letters, it is asking you letters. Do you want to set up a letter with what? Do you already have any document, or do you have any template, or do you want from the beginning? So since we have already opened this document, okay, we have already opened this document, I will select the option that use the current document. That means use this document which is already open. Okay, so now go to the next step. Now he's asking you, fine, so select the recipients or select to whom do you want to send these letters to. Okay, so remember our source file is this Excel file, right? So I'll close this Excel file now and I will say that use an existing list. Okay, so here, use an existing list, the first option, default. And where is that existing list? You'll have to browse and select that Excel file where you have saved in your folder. So what I will do, I'll click on browse. Okay, I will click on browse and it will ask me to select the file which I want to, which is my source file. So I'll go to the folders. So I don't know where it is. So I'll just copy this path and will directly go here. Okay, and you see I'll have to select that distributor file, the Excel file. So select this file. Okay, it is asking you here, the first row of data contains column headers. Make this option selected. Yes, it is having the column headers. Okay, now let me highlight this here. Selected this option. Okay, now say OK. Okay, once you say OK, you will get this box. That is, it is opening the Excel file. Now remember that he says that we have to create the letters only for Spain and Germany. That means I have to apply the filters here. So definitely you're not, since we have only 5 countries, I can obviously select one or two. Okay, Spain and Germany. But what if you have 100 or 1,000 countries? So definitely it's not possible to have this option here. Okay, so that's the reason here is asking provide a screenshot of the evidence of the selection method you used. So here is what you have to apply the filter. Okay, so here. Okay, so once you say OK, it will open this Excel file. Then click on this filter option. Okay, and it will ask you, fine, what are the filters you want to apply for? Okay, let me keep it here. So first of all, the filters are very direct. I need to apply filters only for Spain and Germany. So select the field here as country equal to what? Spain. Okay, and okay, country equal to Germany, but here it should be or. Why? Because I want both the countries. If you say and, it will start looking for country which is Spain and Germany. I don't have any distributor who is for both Spain and Germany here. I have either Spain or Germany. So that's what I will do here. I will select the option field country Spain or Germany and say OK. Okay, so you will have to take a screenshot of this, how you are doing this entire filter, what you are doing. Okay, so here. So what I will do, I will take a screenshot. Okay, and I will paste it in the evidence document. So I don't have the evidence document, but in exam you will have the evidence document, right? So for now you can create the evidence document in your folder here. Okay, so I'll go here, right click, new Word document. I'll say evidence. Okay, open the evidence document. Okay, a Word cannot do this because the dialog box is open. Okay, so once I have taken the screenshot, I will have to say OK. Okay, and then I'll open this document. I was getting some. Oh, please close. Okay. So I will close. I will say okay on this box also. And now I'll try. Okay. So I open the evidence document. I paste the screenshot. Okay. I'll close this. Save the evidence document. Now, you see, now write your letter. Okay. That's the next step. We have completed the recipient list. If you click here again, you will get that box. If you click on this option, this was not there before. After you apply the filter, you will get this. Okay, so that's fine. I have here, if I look after applying the filter, I have Spain and Germany. So I'm good with this. Okay, so I'll proceed to the next step. Here, I will go to the step 4. Okay, so now say next. And now it is asking you, how do you want to format these letters? So remember, we have to replace these first name, contact names, everything from the Excel sheet directly. So it is a one-time activity, but if you have 1000 different letters, it will automatically change the names. So what I will do now is, I will select this first name here. Okay, be very careful here. So I will select exactly this first name. Okay, I will click on this option that is says more items. Okay, after selecting the first name like this, I will click on these more items, and here it will ask me, what do you want to replace this fields with here? That is from your Excel sheet, that is from your source file. So I will replace the first name with this first name. So select first name, say insert, or do a double click. I will say insert. You see, I have inserted the first name from distributor source file. So once you do that, you will get this kind of indication, small uh, double arrow marks. Okay, so now close. Similarly, give a space and then replace the contact name with contact name. Say insert. Okay, and then close. Similarly, do same for all the fields. Similarly, click on more items. Here you have database fields. Okay, select the option database fields here to get the options what you have from the your source file, that is the Excel file. So now I will have to replace the address field. Okay, so first I will select the address field, selected, click on more items. Okay, and I will replace this address field with the address one what is on your source, sorry, on your master document. Replace, close, hit enter. Similarly, replace city field with city. Okay, double click, close, hit enter, then region. Finally, region, more items, and region. So these are the options which are coming from Excel. If you open your Excel file here, you see these are the same options what are shown. Okay, so you see these are the same options what it is coming here on the mail merge. Okay, so for I'll replace with region, close. Okay, and for today's date, what I will do, I will replace this. I will go to insert, I will go to date and time, and I will select the format which is DDMMYY, the first option here for me. Since mine is an Indian version of Microsoft Word, it is showing me. For you, I don't know where it will be here, so you'll have to search and select DDMMYY option. Okay. Now once I am done with that, okay, I say okay, I get the date, and dear first name, again replace the first name field with first name. Okay, say close. I am pleased to confirm you have been selected as our main distributor for, so you will have to select the country field. Okay, more items, select the country field, say close, okay, and after country there was a full stop, so I put a full stop, okay, and space, so that this comes to the second line again. Welcome, your manifest of cars which are now ready for export to you are preparing for shipment, will be sent shortly. Please arrange for import. So here you're getting a red underline because there is some spelling mistake. So do a right click, you will get an option. Say, so I'll select the right option, distribution. Okay. And to your showrooms. Okay. So then yours sincerely here below, I will put my name, caps, Abdul Wahab Sharif. So you will put your name. So I am the director. Reference will be Colombia 028 and my register number. Okay. Now, what else? Now we are done with this step of replacing the contacts. Okay. Now, the second step, let's say next. Let's say next. Okay. Now, if you see, if you go to the fifth step, in the fifth step, you will verify. This is the fifth step. In the fifth step here, you will see how many recipients do you have. So how many we should have? We should have 2. And you can check, this is the first recipient. You see, he's telling Max Luther. This is from Germany. And today's date, dear Max, I'm pleased to confirm that you have been selected as a main distributor for Germany. Okay, welcome. Yours sincerely, Abdul Wahab Sharif. So if I go to the next letter, recipient 2, you will see, okay, Pablo Casals, he is from Spain. You have been selected for Spain, welcome, and same body of the letter. But we forgot one thing, that we have to apply the style sheeting format. Okay, so what we will do, I'll quickly go back. Okay, I'll go back to step 4. Okay, I went back to step 4 here. Okay, and I will apply the formatting. So first format, what I will check is, I'll go to the top of this document where I have this styling sheet, that is on page 2. So I don't have any title, but I have some subtitle. Okay, so I'll consider this as my subtitle. Okay, and subtitle should be 18 italic underline and right aligned. Okay, this is, I cannot apply subtitle because it's not a subtitle, because it is italic underline and it will not look good if you put italic underline for your names. So I'll consider this as a subheading. So font 12 point line spacing. So I'll do this for the subheading. I'll consider this as subheading. So select here, I'll select Arial. Okay, 12 points. Okay, and then what? Single line spacing. Okay, so single line spacing here, you will select here the line spacing option. I am sure that you should now be familiar with all these spacing options in Word. I will not waste time explaining you these options. Okay, and then body text should be 10 points, 1.5 line spacing and fully justified. So body should be, okay, first of all, sans serif with Arial, it should be 10 points and the line spacing should be 1.5 and it should be fully justified. Okay, here. And then what next? And subheading. So I will consider this also as subheading. Okay, so what I will do, I'll simply copy this format painter and paste it here. Okay, so I have applied 3 formattings. Okay, I considered this as subheading, this as body text, and this also as subheading. Okay, so similarly I applied this formatting on my letter on step 4. Now if you go next, you will see that, okay, dear Pablo, I am pleased to confirm that, okay, you are from Spain and first recipient is for Germany, dear Max, and second recipient is for Spain. Okay, so with this we have completed this exercise. Okay, so now let's go back to page number 10. Okay, so we have completed all the steps, proofread and spell check. So what you can do is you can go to review, okay, and you can click on this option that says here review on the top, click on spelling and grammar. You see, if you click on that, it says spelling and grammar check is complete. That means there are no errors. For example, if there is some error like this, and if I click on here, it will give you an option. You see here, this is something wrong. Do you want to change this to this? So I'll say change. Okay. So now once everything is fine, what you'll have to do is just save. Okay. Save this document for the first recipient and the second recipient. Okay. And in the exam, obviously you will have to print this. So let me just show you in the exam what you will do. In the exam, you will go to the next step, that is the last step here. So click on next. Okay, once you click on next, it will ask you, do you want to print? So if you ask to print, in the exam we will have the printer ready, so you will print both the records. Okay, that's all about this activity. Now what you will do, you'll just simply save this document. Okay, on recipient 1. Okay, go to recipient 1, save this document and upload this document for grading. So thank you very much for watching, and this activity you have to complete before this class. It is a short video, and hopefully in the Tuesday and the Thursday's class we will discuss the theory papers and few tips on how you can perform your ICT Cambridge exam on 11. So I wish you a very best of luck, and let's hope for the best, and let's complete this activity. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.